Happy Sabbath, brethren. It is our joy as a group of Adventists from Loma Linda and from San Bernardino, and some are from other areas like Bolton or Redlands, and others. This is a conglomeration of Christ's followers that have grouped together so that we can sing praises, adore God in His holiness, being our sovereign God. So today, we would like to, we are joining worshiping with you because we would like to fellowship with our brethren right here in, is this Apple Valley? Okay, Apple Valley. Before we launch into our study, let us bow heads for prayer. God and Father in heaven, please open our hearts for your message and accept it as it is from you, because you have given this word that we might have the love of Jesus in our hearts and serve Him faithfully until you come. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I would like to bring out the study today as we investigate the scriptures concerning the importance of knowing God's legacy entrusted to humanity. When I say legacy, I went into the dictionary from Merriam-Webster dictionary. Legacy is a gift of money or other personal property that's granted by the terms of a will, often a substantial gift that needs to be properly managed. And from the dictionary.com, legacy, a gift of property, especially personal property, as money by will, a bequest, anything handed down from the past, as from an ancestor or predecessor. So, considering this legacy, the importance of legacy is because there is a giver and there is also a receiver. And since this is a legacy, the receiver must or is expected to receive this with trust and faith that he will manage whatever be that was given and passed on to him as a receiver of this legacy. When I consider what is going on in the business world, I say legacy is somebody who is trusted to manage. Oh, I said, today we call them as managers. We call them as supervisors. And in the big and large business firms, we call them as CEOs. Isn't it? The one who takes care of, he's at the top, but his responsibility is actually to see to it that the business must going on as expected from the proprietor or the owner of the company. This morning, I would like to open our study by considering that the first legacy that God has brought to humanity is actually the creation of the heavens and the earth. And it actually it involves the whole universe, because God is the ultimate creator of the whole universe. So as a creator, He created the heavens and the earth, and this earth was made first beautifully prepared, because somebody must stay in this world, and there is no other than yourself and myself. Man is the focus of God's creation in this earth. Are you not happy about yourself, myself? You know, when I consider what is the importance of the presence of man in this world, I said to myself, why is it that a lot of people today, when they lose business, they commit suicide? I have witnessed this in Bangkok, in Thailand. We were in Thailand as missionaries for 4 years. And there was a time, 1998 towards 99, when you see in the TV, almost every day, people plunge into high buildings. And some people maybe were in carriage because they saw it in the TV. So those who lost their business, because they just do this, they commit suicide, because they have that kind of twisted belief and understanding that man, even when he dies, but he's still alive, because he just reincarnate. So they are not fearful to die, because anyway people still live. It's just a matter of one stage and level of life up to another life. But according to the Bible, we are told that man was created, but then he was not only created, but he was delegated. God delegated him of a very, very important thing. And that is to what? To have dominion over all the moving creatures in this world. And for him not to forget that he was just a creation of God, God gave him a very important reminder. And what was that according to the Bible? It is the seventh-day Sabbath, where he can remember God and worship Him. So, since this is a legacy, is this still going on today? Does God expect us to remember still the seventh-day Sabbath? Yes, that's the reason why we're here. But how many people are having different Sabbaths, Sunday Sabbaths? And this is not the Bible, this is not legacy. This is not supposed to be passed on to the present generation from the time of creation. Remember, from the time of creation. And God, another one is that God also let His people, especially Adam and Eve, remember that in the part of Adam, he has to what? Give names to all of these beasts, fowls, and other creatures. So man has been delegated of a very, very important responsibility or legacy that God would like it to keep it on going until the end, where Jesus will appear and claim whether, when Jesus will come, the Bible said, Jesus will say, "Come, my faithful servant, possess the kingdom I have prepared for you." Faithful, because legacy demands faithfulness of the recipient. Okay. And another one was God gave our first parents the legacy to take care of the garden, to dress it. And this is the reason why we work. Today, people are not just working in the field, but since we have developed professions, it is still equivalent to working in the office while others are working in the field. But the thing is that God, it was God's plan that man should do the work, make the work, because the Spirit of prophecy tells us that what? Work is a blessing. Work is a blessing. Okay. Another thing, God also provided the first creation, Adam, a partner, a help meet for him to meet the needs of Adam and to help supervise the work, because God gave Adam, and Eve the dominion. Okay, so what happened was, when God created Eve, it was taken from Adam. God did not just make another woman, another creation, but she took it from Adam. And what is the purpose of God for this? Since this is a legacy, we should not forget that God created Adam and God made Eve out of Adam, so that the woman should feel that she is a part of the man. And they were created male and female, not boy and boy, or girl. Can you understand what is the purpose of God, of what is going on in our world today? If people will just go back to creation, we will not be confused of the legacy that God has given us. Okay, so male and female. Male to a female and female to a male. And only one Eve, no two Eves, no two Adams. One Eve for Adam and one Adam for Eve. This is a very, very good, important point that God has given us as a part of our important legacy. And that, there is another one given. It is, the Lord said, go and multiply, subdue the earth. So procreation, it's procreation. Okay, so that is still a gift, So if you are capable of giving birth and you just say, I won't give my wife, please don't, I don't want her to be pregnant because I don't want to have heavy responsibility to take care of the kids. I will tell you, the Bible will condemn us. It is just our own. The Lord said, go and multiply. If you don't, when you are capable of giving birth, you will be responsible to God, according to the legacy. Just because I don't want, to rear children. In the part of this legacy that God has given, actually, parents need to train their children. Who will you train when you don't have a child? When you are capable to have children? Because it is very important. However, it is your choice anyway. But God, you have responsibility because it is important. It is important to follow the legacy. But then, it is good if you are not capable, it's okay. But if you're capable and you say, you know, I don't want to have children because I will let them go to school and, you know, all of this, feed them, well, the Lord will judge us for that. I don't judge even. It is just the legacy that we are talking here. Okay. The important thing here is that while we are managers, supervisors, and CEOs, the Bible speaks that we are actually stewards of God. So we receive stewardship from the Lord as His creation. Okay. Another thing that I left out here, which is very important too, is that there is something besides the Sabbath that the Lord wanted us to remember about our Creator. There is another one here very important, which is very destructive to the part of men or human, and that is when the Lord said, He has planted also a tree, but in this tree you should not eat. In fact, in the spirit prophecy we are told that they were even instructed not to go just around the vicinity, because there is a tendency for them to be tempted if they are right around the vicinity of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. This tree does not only give us the danger if you touch, but, okay, the spirit of prophecy tells us here that, by not touching this, we are, or Adam is reminded that he is actually considering that he is just God's creation. He's just God is the proprietor or the owner of this tree. That means when Eve took the fruit, she violated that one of the 10 commandments, thou shalt not what? Thou shalt not steal. Because she's not the proprietor, and she was told that, if you tell your child, don't touch this, that is a violation from the parents. Okay, what more? Yeah, I heard. Thou shalt not covet. Covet. Why? Because Satan said, you will be like God. That's... See, if even, summarize what God had given her as the instruction given them, you will be what? Like God. Don't touch or eat because you will die. And another violation of Eve was what? Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not covet. What else?
Bear false witness.
Oh. Okay. So, thou shalt not covet, thou shalt not steal, and
Murder. Shall not kill.
Thou shalt not take the Lord thy God, the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Oh, how come? Just eating the fruit, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Eve was saying, the Lord told us, commanded us that we will not eat. When you say something about the person, about your mom, oh, my mom said, I should not do this, I should not touch this, and you touch it. You are what? Taking the name of your mom in vain, meaning you don't mind. You are playing with your mom, taking the name of your God in vain. And as a result, of course, it really fulfilled what the Lord said, you will die. So all of these legacies were cut short because of the disobedience. Okay. And thank God that there was that provision, unexpected provision. But while it was unexpected by man, it was laid down since the foundation of the world. The Bible said. The plan of redemption was what? Laid down since the foundation of the world. Unexpected because Adam and Eve they were ready to die. They thought they will really die. But the thing is that when God called Adam and Eve, did he answer? Was there an answer? Eve, Adam, where are you? Where are you? There was an answer after a great fear inside Adam. Here am I. Why can I not see you? What actually the Lord can see, because we can see anything, but just to point out that they were hiding, because he said we are hiding because he said because the Lord said because you eat. Okay, Adam received the offer of salvation by responding. Today, brethren, whatever and all of these legacies that God has given to us, if we respond, then there is blessing. There is blessing if we respond. It is only through our own choice that the Lord can give us all these blessings, because we are actually stewards of God. Remember that stewardship does not include only all money, no. It includes trust, faith, relationship, and even love. So it's not just money or financial things, Okay. One important thing that we consider in our study about legacy is because how did God allow these people who have sinned to pass it on to their coming generation? If you read the Bible, the Lord allowed them to pass this on through what? Modeling. Remember, father roller. The patriarchs actually were called father roller. And the first son of the family becomes the what? The father. He took the place of the father if the father died. And the firstborn child or son becomes the priest, and he takes care of the spiritual needs and the physical needs, of the whole family and even the tribe. This is the patriarch. if he dies, and the son, the eldest son, becomes the what? The father ruler again. But the thing is, God allowed that parents especially become the model. It is modeling. Who became the model? Who walked with God? Who walked with God? Okay. He walked with God. When you say walk, it is not just physical. We know it's not physical. But he followed according to the legacy that God has given. Faithfulness, and also trusting God, and also having faith, believing that only God can make their lives prosperous and acceptable before Him. And another one was what? Another one was Noah. The Bible says that Noah was chosen because he was what? Righteous. And Noah also trained their, the family, the parents trained their children. And you have Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And if you read the spirit of prophecy, these three kids, together with the son, one of the sons of Methuselah, were the ones who helped build the ark. They were not only believers, but they also worked. Because that working is a part of the legacy. So if we are in the church today and we don't work, how can the message go on and the gospel go on? Because no offering, no tithes. So this is what the Lord wanted us. There should be work. Okay. And you have Job, many were called righteous, Moses. This is father ruler. We go into tithing because tithe is very important in the stewardship. What can you say about Abraham? Did Abraham pay his tithe?
Yes.
He paid his tithe to Melchizedek. Yeah, the priest. And also Jacob. Jacob also, when you remember when he escaped from his brother and he went to sleep, and later on he said, "Oh Lord, if you save me, it's my promise, I will what? Give my tithe." Sometimes people remember God only and remember to give their tithe, when they have problems, and they promise. And in the New Testament, who made the promise and they did not give? Sapphira? And what happened? They died. They died in their sin, actually. Okay. The thing is, how important is tithe giving? How is it important?
Very important.
Very important. How and why?
Because we're selfish.
Okay, because actually, very practical thing. Even in the Old Testament, we are told, the Bible, the Eastern Bible commentary says that in the Old Testament, not only Christians or people who are true believers in God give their tithe, but also other people outside. They don't even know God, but they give, I don't know. It's like now. We give our tithe in the church, but the people who are not Christians, they give not the tithe, but also a part of their earnings. Where? To to the government. If you have your house, you pay it monthly, and why do you pay property tax? Why? You build a house, it's yours. Why you pay property tax? That's a recognition that even your house is not your house actually, because it is still, you are still living in a land, and that land is not even owned by the government. The government was just delegated, to take care of the needs of the people. So the tithe giving and offering is very, very important. One time, during the time of Hezekiah, there was a time when people became lax in giving the tithes, and Hezekiah said, okay, he promoted, and what was the result? Because the people felt the need, because they can meet all their financial needs in the kingdom, and especially in the spiritual needs. Then the people bring their tithes and their offerings. Before, their tithes and offerings were not just all money. Whatever product they have, they bring it as part of their tithe. It's not all money. So what happened was, there was no more place in the temple. And Hezekiah, if you read the Bible, Hezekiah built another building just to place the tithes and the offering. I said to myself, oh my, if it is going on, or if this is happening today, then the work of God will soon be finished. Okay. In Leviticus 27:30, God explained to Moses at Mount Sinai that all the tithes of the land is holy unto the Lord, and the tithe of the earth or of the flock. It is holy. When it is holy, it's God's. That's the reason why if you don't give back your tithe, you are not blessed. Why? Because according to Malachi 4%, what happened? The blessing of heaven will be poured to you. Try me. Try me. Have you tried? Those of you who are listening to me, have you tried personally the Lord by giving your tithes and offering liberally? Have you tried? I tried it myself. We were just renting, and the portion of the place is a small ground, maybe about 4 meters by 5 meters long. Then I plant. But some of our friends asked me, what is your secret? They want secret. Because they say, my kangkong, they grow very, very nicely. And we cannot even finish it, by ourselves, so I have to share it to some friends. What is your secret? I said, I have no secret. I just follow the legacy. What the Lord wanted us as stewards. Then what did you do? I gave investment offering. I gave tithe. If I harvest something, I give the amount, the price. I give the price. okay, a bunch of kangkong or kamote tops or whatever, or gabi or taro leaves or whatever, or zucchini. Then I said, okay, if I buy this, maybe this is $5. So I give. I put price, and then I give I give free to the friends, but I give, I put the price, and I always have time. I always have time, and I always give my offering. I just forgot, I have a picture of the tomatoes. Sometimes maybe about 2 pails of tomatoes. It's full of fruits, and I give to some friends when they come around. And I have also, we call it patula, and last year zucchini, I shared it to some friends because large ones, And to tell you this, I always enjoy organic vegetables during summertime. I don't buy any green leafy vegetables. It comes from my garden because the Lord bless it, since I don't forget Him who is the source of all this blessing. And I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. I learned this when I was a small kid. When we go to church, my parents will give us offering. So it is only they who earn, So they give us, and I was used to it, giving offering. That is why even now I still remember giving all of this. And this is very important. And I tell you that I have, because my parents trained us even to work. Then, okay. Then, I would like to say that I didn't do this actually, The thing is, since the Lord has given us this legacy, we should keep it, we should not forget it. And I tell you this one important thing. In my life, I always am because I am His creation. I'm telling you this. I was a problem boy when I turned teenager, but my parents prayed for me. I was sleeping, but I heard talking, and I saw my mother and my father praying, and I heard my name because I was a problem boy. They called me black sheep in the family. It was the prayer of the loving parents who would like to dedicate their kids, their children to the Lord. And because of this, when my father died, because he told me if I die, maybe you have a part in my death because I am too stressed. And that prayer of my parents, where I called them a number of times, reminded me, if you have children today, parents, who have been problem in your family, don't forget. God will give you actually the great blessing because you will not lose that faith and trust in the Lord. He will give you that everlasting blessing. And to end, I was a full self-supporting student since I was in our academy and in the college. I was a full self-supporting student. receiving only 15 pesos, equivalent to 50 cents, maybe. 50 cents now, for 6 years. But the Lord has given me this important heritage or legacy. Don't forget, brethren, love the Lord, love your children, keep praying for them in spite of their problem in the family, and you will receive the blessing of God and success of your children and your faith. God bless us.